This is day 23 of our Leetcode daily question series, and today's question is maximum total importance of roads. In this question, we are given with a graph, okay, and the edges are given in the array, okay, the array roads. And in this question, we are given an integer n denoting the number of cities in a country. The cities are numbered from 0 to n minus 1, okay. So if there are 10 cities, there are 0 to 9 cities, it is given in the question. And you are also given a 2D array roads where roads I equals to AIBI. So it denotes that there is a bidirectional road connecting cities AI and BI. So if the value of road is like here example 0 and 1, so the city number 0 and 1 are connected as shown in the example. Okay, for every value you need to assign each city with an integer value from 1 to n. So we have to assign any integer for which the importance, and we can use that integer only once, and the importance of a road is then defined as the sum of the values of two cities. So if we define integers as 2 and 4 here, so 0, so for this pair 0 and 1, what will be the answer? It will be 2 plus 4 6, and we will add every answer for every pair, and we have to return that answer. We have to return the maximum total importance of all roads possible after assigning the values optimally. So we have to optimally decide the values. On the basis for that we can reach the maximum output. Like there in this example, this one was connected to 3 nodes and we use the value 4 here. But if we use value 1 here, okay, and 4 anywhere else, like we used 4 here, so this node is used only once in this array. Okay, this node is used only once in this array, so it doesn't make sense to use a larger value here and a smaller value here, because it will contribute very more than this value in the our final answer. Okay, because it will be added 3 times. Like here you can see this one appears 3 times, one there and there. So we have to give this one maximum values, as is this two appears 1 2 3 4 times, so we have to give this value to the maximum value, and we have to decide the maximum value on the basis of the number of times it appeared in our array. Okay, so we can simply create a hash map, and after that, and we can insert the values at these indexes, and we can just sort them, and after sorting them we have to return our answer by just multiplying with the importance. Okay, so let's first make a hash map. Let's first declare our answer, which will be long type as given in the function long int answer initially as 0. Let's take an integer I for our loop. Let's declare a vector also for hash map. So vector int, and let's name this as appearances. So vector int appearances, and the size will be n, as there are only n cities labeled from 0 to n minus 1. And after that we have to insert every value in the appearances for the hash map. So we will simply run a loop for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus, sorry, we have to go I less than roads dot size. Okay, so what we will do, we will increment at the index of the value of roads of 0 and 1. Okay, I0 and I1, as both these value will be incremented for the appearances. So we will write appearances, and what index we have to update is, first we have to update this index which is at the 0th position. So we will write roads I0 plus plus, and after this roads I1 plus plus. So by doing this, all these values will be updated to our hash map. This is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and I will go to less than roots, right? So these values will be updated to our hash map, which is appearances. And after this operation of this all for of this whole loop, what we will get is we will get for every index of the appearances, we will get the number of roads showing in this, number of cities showing in this given vector. Okay, so after the execution of this whole loop, how the array will look like is at the 0th position, what will be there at the 0th position, as 0 appeared 1 2 two times, so this will be 2. And at the index 1, 1 appeared 1 to 3 times, so it will be 3. And 2 appeared 4 times, 3 appeared 2 times, 4 appeared 1 times. Okay, so this is how array will look. At the 0th index value will be 2, at the first index value will be 3, at the second index value will be 4, and the third index value will be 2, and fourth index value will be 1. Okay, so after this what we have to do now, we need to sort this array because we want to give the importance, give the least importance to the value which is which is least which is least number of appeared here. Okay, which is appeared at least times here. So we will sort these values. So what we can simply write is sort our array name appearances dot begin and appearances dot end. And after this what we have to do, we have to just, as we know all the number of times roads are appearing, so we can just simply multiply with the current importance of them. Okay, so as here, after sorting this array, what will happen, sorted, so this 4 will be at 0th index. Okay, uh, this 0 and 3 may on first and second index, this will be on the third index, and this will be on the sorry, this 4 will be on the 0th index, these two values will be on the first and second index, one will be on the third index, and this 2 will be on the fourth index. Okay, so we have to just multiply with the index plus 1, or we can simply take an integer. Okay, so let's take an integer for the better readability. Int importance equals to 1, and for every iteration we will just increment our importance. Okay, so now we have to multiply the values. So for I equals to 0, I less than, what is the size of appearance, it is n, and I plus plus, and now we have to multiply. If the value is 0, like if a number is not in the map, then value will be 0 and it will be multiplied with the 0 only, so it will not affect our output. And now what we have to do, we have to update our answer plus equals to, and we have to multiply the current element, which is appearances of I, multiply by the importance, and for every iteration we have to update the importance, we have to increment the importance, and that's all. And also, if the size of the both those values are very high, then it may overflow the integer size, so we have to convert them first into the long type. Okay, that's cool. After this we have to just simply return our answer, which will be our final summation of importance. So now let's run this. Let's see, let's submit this. So our code is accepted. Let me explain once again. What we have done is, sorry, what we have done is, we can, as we know the number of times a value is appearing, we have to decide the importance of that value. Okay, so as 4 was appearing only once, so we declared it at once, as we are using it the least times and we have to maximize the total importance. So that's why we sorted the array, and after sorting the array we have the values in the sorted manner. Okay, so 4 is at the starting. After this we have the second value 0 or 3, which is appearing only two times. Okay, so after this what we will have, we will have a sorted array, and we can just multiply our value at the appearances I, which is the value, this is the current value, which is the name of city, and we have to multiply with the importance, and we will increment importance at every point. So as you can see here, this importance is growing from 1 to n plus 1, and I is going to 0 to n minus 1, and importance is going to 1 to n. So what we can do, we can simply reduce our space complexity by removing this, and we can write here I plus 1 instead of importance. Okay, so let's write I plus 1 here, and now this should also be fine. Okay, so it is also fine. Now that's all. Thank you for watching.